the guru of Squad Double Zero, the assassin like no other. Yes, I'm the best at what I do. Is here to bring you yet another exposed video talking about my fifth suspect. Now, a lot of buzz has been created, which I love, of course, about my recent exposed videos, specifically the last two dealing with Namikaze Minato, and Kakashi, who doesn't need a last name, Uchiha Kakashi. That's what I'm gonna call him. Hashtag that, right? Anyways, to show y'all I'm fair, I'm going to step outside of anime and manga, of course, because there's so many characters out there to be exposed. Right. And we're gonna step into the epic masterpiece of a universe that is Star Wars. Star Wars? What? Yes, even Star Wars has a character or two that needs to be exposed. I shall begin with the most obvious one. The character that people forget in a series if you don't pay attention to the series. Yet he is very influential to the plot. He is very important to the story. But he sucks. At the end of the day, he sucks, ladies and gents. He sucks. And who might this be? This is Emperor Palpatine, or the Sith Lord. Okay? The Sith Lord Emperor. Now, let me begin by saying this. I don't know how the hell anybody would follow this cat. This dude's snake level is on some, not Lucifer status, not Satan in the Garden of Eden, but he's like his son. Okay, let me put it this way. Not on some I won't say on some Ghost Rider stuff. No. Above that level. This dude's so shady. It's like he reeks of shadiness. The fact that people, this is how you know this dude is so damn weak, so damn politically weak, let alone physically. We'll get to that in a minute. This dude is so politically weak and harmless that the fact is none of the council, even though they suspected this dude, was willing to make a move against him because it was pointless. This dude sucked at politics. And then you'll be like, well, how does he become emperor? Because the council was so corroded, because the republic was so in a state of decay that it didn't matter if they tried to make a move. It didn't matter if Mace Windu, if even Yoda himself, if Obi-Wan would have tried to make a move, because the republic was beyond saving at that point. That just shows how non-credible this dude's legitimacy is as a leader. A leader? This dude is a figurehead and a half. This dude is a figurehead that makes the statue of David, okay, look like it is God Almighty. This dude was just bad. As an emperor, who is the real emperor? We know who the real emperor, the enforcer himself, which is none other than the legendary Darth Vader, one of the greatest villains, bar none, of all time. Without Darth Vader, you have no emperor. Period. It's pure. This junk is as pure as 100% H, and I will not spit the rest of that because you know what I'm talking about if you know substances. Regardless, this dude's purity level, as far as an authority, was the level of -5, and I give him a pass on that because you know what, there was just a vacuum and he just so happened to fill it. Like if Napoleon Bonaparte would have been there, even with his complex, he would have slapped, he would have backhanded this dude so many times. Like, what the hell you doing? You didn't conquest, you didn't move up in the political ranks, you just sucked. Okay, you did nothing to earn the title of the position in which you're in. Hell, it wasn't even hereditary, so you can't even fall back on some Game of Thrones status. Game of Thrones. Not even that. What did this dude do to get his position? Manipulate a susceptible young one? Nah, he didn't even do that properly. Because Anakin, who was Vader at that time, became his own. And you could blame Obi-Wan for that, but you say don't blame Obi-Wan. But come on, man. Obi-Wan is a large part the reason why Anakin became who he was. Okay, became Vader. And you know, people say, well, you know, Obi-Wan's the only one. Look, man, Obi-Wan created a monster. Let's be real, he created a monster. But regardless, because Anakin or Luke should have been the ones who balanced the force. Let me get that clear for those who are not aware of the Star Wars universe like that. Should have been the one to balance the Force, meaning he'd be able to use both light and dark sides of the Force. Understand this. But regardless, it doesn't matter. Palpatine, this dude. Now, let's get on the fact is his usage of the Force was so low rank. I don't even know where he would rank amongst the Jedi or Sith Lords. Really, this dude, okay, he could spit a little bit of lightning. That's all I ever saw this dude do. Just spit some lightning. Count Dooku was doing that with Breeze. I'm pretty sure Yoda, not Oda, too much One Piece, right? I'm pretty sure Yoda could have done that if he so desired. The last I remember, he didn't pull that move. But regardless, this dude, let me put the track record is. Master Yoda is clearly murking this fool if he desired. Mace Windu is murking him. It's murder all day long, right? You had Anakin Skywalker, later Vader. Vader's definitely getting the dude. Obi-Wan Kenobi's taking this cat out, right? You had freaking Count Dooku was taking this dude out. How would these that long? Even General Grievous would have beat this cat. Hell, I even put the fishmen, no pun intended on One Piece, the fishmen kind of dude from the Clone Wars, you know, the cartoon, the guy with the lightning lightsaber, the lightning blade. Even he probably could have taken Palpatine out. This dude was not a fighter. Like, this dude didn't even deserve to have the right of having a doggone red lightsaber. Like, Darth Maul could have probably been on par with this dude. This dude didn't have the right to have the title Sith or Lord. This dude was, if it wasn't for him being pure evil, he wouldn't have been any use to the dark side of the Force. Honestly, and it begs one to wonder what Darth Vader really was after at that point. Because he could have killed this dude, and he should have been Emperor. But you know, you got the ghost story and all that jazz and blah 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 and loyalty. There ain't no loyalty to a snake like this. This dude, man, at the end of the day, when you really look at it, Palpatine is one of the worst villains I've ever come across. And I've come across some pretty bad ones. I've come across some pretty bad antagonists. But Palpatine is definitely in the top of the list. He's in the top 50 easily, if not the top 20. Palpatine is so forgettable, so weak, so pathetic, that the fact that he was a leader, it begs one to question, what the hell was anybody thinking? Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on the Emperor, Sith Lord Palpatine, former Chancellor of the Republic. To that position, I have no clue how he got it. At least Paris the Hill can put it in work. And if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. And remember, no one's safe. This is just the first video of the night.